Howdy folks and good evening. Tonight we're going to be doing some Outer World. I'm going to start a new game from the beginning, so let's get in there. Let's do these. I decided to play this just to take a break from Elden Ring, Apex Legends, and all that. But it is an Obsidian game, so can't go wrong with that. Let's do it on story mode. That looks good. Oh, here we go.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh, let's see. I need, yeah.
Quick on the draw.
Okay, 2 points. Melee.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to heaven.
Leadership.
Like barking orders? Good. We're used to being bossed around.
What about this one? This might be, oh, this might be good too.
Your skills would have
Tech.
been wasted in a corporate lab.
Okay, let's see, aptitude. What should we get with that? Beverage sales technician, bureaucrat, cashier, janitor.
This colony does love its elevators.
Gender. Let's do a female captain. Hair. Okay, here we go. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me, Bearded Beowulf. Decided to start the Outer Worlds from scratch, from the beginning, plus the 2 new add-ons. Let's see, what are they called? Murder and Eridos, and Peril on Gorgon.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
But I hope you're having a good night, staying safe. I typically play a lot of like RPGs, like Fallout, Elden Ring, the Outer Worlds. I also play some Apex Legends. I typically stream on Sunday and Mondays.
Ah, there you are, wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Apex. I was playing it, streaming it yesterday, but I decided to take a break and go back to this and play the 2 new expansions as well. Oh.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I tried the Jedi Fallen Order. I need to get back to that. That was actually a lot of fun.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to play this. I thought it'd be a nice break from like Apex Legends and Fallout and Elden Ring, especially Elden Ring. I played Elden Ring to death. Oh, look, stuff. I will take that.
Now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Stop by anytime. Like I said, I stream on Sunday, Mondays. Usually the same times. 7 to about 11 p.m. Central Time. Have a good night and enjoy your work.
Hey, you.
Look, I
come
found the
here.
guy.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Due to complications stemming from being revived after extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attack drain it faster. Okay. So... Telescoping staff. Tectonic space of the telescoping staff can be modified in many ways at additional cost. Take. Okay, weapon management. Let's see, I found some... 73, 73. Do-do-do. Alright, look at all this stuff. Let's see, 4. Oh, cool. Oh, well, I definitely don't think I want to switch to that. What's over here? I gained a level. Hey, where did the other guy go? Oh. There he is. Thank you. Oh. Skill improvements. Okay. I got some points to use. Okay, selecting perks. Welcome to the perk selection. On the screen, you have a choice of which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Okay, toughness. Strider. Cheetah, high maintenance. Precision. Oh, that's important, I think. I thought I... Oh, I didn't. Okay, well, so far so good. You can fast travel to locations you have unlocked by opening the map and selecting your
Please be informed
destination.
that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a... Hello, please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay,
The
let's see.
navigation console is offline at this time, Captain. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Well, that sucks.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Oh, cool. Ooh, look at that. Okay, workbench. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, or modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item you want to work on, then choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Got it. Okay, well, let's first... Well, how do I break it down? There we go, breakdown. Tinker. Well, let's break down some of this stuff. Bits. How many bits do I? Okay, let's go. Hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate that. Playing some Outer Worlds. Oh, there's a person.
I'll be with
Hey,
you,
person.
friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here? Altercation, you say? Shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Yeah, you're right. It is. It's very Fallout-ish. Let's see. I need a map. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. There's a way for me. Is there a way for me? No, but I'm going the right direction. Oh, there is something over here. Looky, looky. Oh, what is that? Ah! Okay, lesson learned. Don't make those things mad. Wow. I'm definitely not high enough level to fight those guys. What happened to my saved game? Okay, I don't know what happened to my saved game. It's gonna make me start a new game.
Why stay earthbound when
Okay, let's skip all this.
I bet you could slip into all sorts of hard-to-reach places. We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around. Your career was on the rise.
Oh, eye color. It's making me do it again from scratch. That sucks. Seems like a good name. Let's skip through all this stuff. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't save my game.
Can you hear me?
It's so weird.
Thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. Frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Looks like the bleeding's... Hope you don't mind me. Better, thanks to you. We were out on patrol. Just barely scratched. Jib.
I'm gonna quickly go through all this.
Yeah, okay. Here. All? Yes. Don't...
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Okay, well that wasn't so hard. Oh, yeah, somebody did do that, but I was more than likely gonna play it anyways. But you know, but I haven't played this in such a long time. But this is a pretty cool game from what I remember. Okay, let's do 73. Let's get a saber going there. Stranger in a strange land.
Vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Well, sure it does. See, look.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada. Please return.
Yeah, I didn't save my initial playthrough, so.
You are still. I am in. I understand. I am. Well done. Unfortunate. The main drive. Astutely observed. High capacity. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new. This cartridge. Best of luck in.
I kind of have to jump ahead because for some reason it didn't save my game last time.
Allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Yeah, so I need to resave everything.
Repair or modification. The Crux 2000 workbench is.
He is doing well, thank you for asking. Okay, let's break down, break down. I don't need to have 50,000 swords. But I do want assault rifles, okay. So let's weapons. And then I will do that, and then that. Okay, okay, let me make sure this time I save it. Because last time I went into an area and I got my butt kicked. Oh, this guy again. I gotta get through this guy first.
Yes. Is that an official Spacer's Choice spacecraft on an official? You want to amble on over to Edgewater. Oh, and be sure.
Okay. Now I'm going to get back to where I'm going to go over here and just discover it, and then I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, there. I discovered it. I went in there last time and I got my butt handed to me. Okay, map. Okay, looks like there's something over here. On the exact opposite. Oh, there is something over there. What is that? I don't know. Let's go. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. Heck was that? What is this? Oh, marauders. Oh, I found a camp. I like finding stuff. What else we got here? What's down here? I don't know if I want to be down here. Oh, crap. All right. Is there anything else around here? I could go back and see how we're doing our fight against those one creatures. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's, where's the new weapon I got? Shotgun. 73. Okay. I like finding dead bodies with loot. What is this? This looks like a graveyard.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Yeah, it is very reminiscent. I mean, the graphics are a little choppy for some reason. I'm guessing because I'm playing this on an Xbox X. Make sure no one's in here. Okay, your hacking and lockpicking skills can help you get into places you're not meant to be. Magic picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill level is high enough to break the security, you will see many shunts in how many you will take. Raising your skill. Well, okay, I got it. Ooh. Ah. It is very reminiscent of Fallout. It's like, yeah, I agree. It's like Fallout in space. I decided to play this because I'm a little disappointed about the other game not coming out until next year now. Oh, I guess it's gone away. A little bummed about Starfield. Corporate card. Cantina. Okay, let's see. Journal. Let's go do this. 22. $17. It must be in here.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been helped. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yeah, I've been noticing a major drop off in Elden Ring, because I mean, even once I beat it, I played it a second time, and I've almost hit the point where I'm beating it a second time. But it's not. I mean, it's not played as much. I think they need to come out with new content for Elden Ring.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Alright. Okay, 76 that way. This one, 26 this way. Where is he? Is he in here? He is in here. Here he is.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like a town of criminals.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay. Wait, why is it still... I'm still haven't finished my conversation with this guy.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience, and so you want to be an embalmer. Brochures 1 through 5. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is... I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. Go ahead. The plagues come at us with a vengeance. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Okay, it still says for me
What
to
can I
talk
do
to
for
him.
you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I am never...
Okay.
The plague...
Maybe this path.
Fever, chills, fatigue... Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company...
Okay, I've been through that.
Mr. Thompson's brain...
I don't have anything else to ask him. That's funny, the guy shot himself and is damage to a company property. Okay. Oh yeah, I found that letter.
What can I do? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all
Wow.
rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Oh, that's disturbing. Okay. So who do I... Oh, wait. Okay, so I got one more person over here somewhere.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
I know how you feel.
70 this way.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Okay, who is this guy? Okay, there he is.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh, wow.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in
Bam.
peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Man, that is interesting. Theodore Bird last night Reed asked me not to report his death into Q5 sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement for something for the other workers been thinking about it, don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore, do your work, show up, wear a smile and you get your medical privileges. That's it. To start. Okay, so what do I have left to do here? Well, let's save it. Good idea. Okay, let's see. How close am I to my next level? Oh, I'm close. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Ludwig. Ludwig. Friends in low places. I could not agree more. This game is very much about how companies own everything, including people. Okay, where am I? Wow. Oh wow, finding all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, a little gross, but you know, whatever. That looks like a bottle of hot sauce. Oh, I see. What's this? This Haunted Chicken project has been brainstorming new taglines to work on, and I think some of them really catch your attention. Oh, wow. There's something over there. Some things over there. Oh, stuff. Alright. Let's see what do we got here. Okay, I won't. Ow. Oh, a plasma rifle. Okay, let's see what that sucker does. Oh, I can't use it yet. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I gotta go find this other guy. Let's go this way. That almost looks... Wow. You would never know Obsidian made this game, right? Alright. Oh, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Go enjoy your rest. I'm gonna run around here and try to survive as long as I can. It's my stun. Wow, for not having good stats in melee, I'm actually... can't get into any of these places. That's so disappointing. Okay, let me see. Do I have any new... 10... Oh wow, way better. 9...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war, the coming apocalypse, man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier, cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath... I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Mechanical's got a week.
If I'm correct, the junkyard's this way. Yep, here it is. Oh, look at this stuff over here too. Is there anything else in here? Some mechanic. Oh, there's something back in there. Oh, there's a building here too. And this is very similar to other games like Fallout and I don't need to sleep. Come here. Oh, there's something there. Let's see what he's got. Does he have anything? Nope. Whoa. Oh, nothing out here.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Please don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory's the... On the double, soldier.
Okay, let's go. Let's go find his secret weapon. Oh, I missed those. Good thing I checked. That's awesome. Okay. Let us go here. We're going to go find that secret weapon to fight, I guess, robots? I'm going to guess it's some sort of electrical gun.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit? A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes up.
Bring us honors. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
So what's next? Seems easy enough. Let's go retrieve the medicine. I will be right back. Okay. Wait, why is it showing me that? Okay, so where to now? Oh, that way. Well, that went well.
Huh? You hiding? You
Okay, well that was easy enough. Okay. Okay, so who should I give the medicine to?
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay, so which? Let's do that one. Let's go finish this. Okay, let us go.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Something I can do? Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to. Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay. I guess I need to go talk to the leader. I am back. I went to go get myself some tea. My wife made some homemade tea and it's really good. Okay, let's see. Space's Choice Cantina, General Store. Let's go there.
And your rations yet?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Music to my ears.
That's a lot.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Nothing I can do about that.
this with you? The grease monkey? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companions. You've gained a companion. There are characters that join you on your adventures and help you provide your ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with inspiration skill.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Something you need? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
I will be right back.
Clever.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and...
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scene. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here. Hey, that's... I mean, we can eat it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I am muted. Sorry. Yeah, it's interesting aspects to a vicar. So turn this into a laser gun. Should help fighting robots. Yeah, it's interesting. The last time I played through this game, a long time ago, when it very first came out, I missed out on somebody like joining my crew, and I don't know who it was. But so far I've got 2 people. I got her, and then I have the vicar now. Error.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
How do I get...
Processing data. For unauthorized.
Okay, I'm just curious to know, why didn't she attack? Yeah, let's just go with that, see what happens. A dead guy in there. Cool. Oh, look at all these people. Let's see what I can pick up from these people. Oh, another guy. What's he got? Thank you for that, by the way. I didn't know I was muted. Okay, let's go see what these robot dudes had. Okay, so let's see what my missions are. Okay, let's go do this mission then. I know! I gotta get used to that. Oh, people. Ooh, 3,600 experience points.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Okay, fine. Party pooper. Okay, so let's go. Okay, fine. I'll go talk to the lady. Oh, look, a robot. Stuff. Oh, no robot. It is laying around here.
That's the last of them!
Let's go see what they're up to. Okay, nothing. Hey, it's experience points. I need experience points. Ooh, a building. Okay, what are we? We have to go through here to get there. Okay, well. Do we? Yeah. What's this place?
Done.
Yeah, I decided to make sure I was good at lockpicking in this game. I thought it would be handy.
Great work.
Oh, I will take that. No, I don't want to sleep. Let's see. Yeah, since I can't play Starfield, I figure this will be close enough. Stuff. Can I search him? Nope. But this is definitely very reminiscent of games like Fallout, which I'm fine with. Let's see what's here. Definitely so much loot.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Yeah, I hope that. I mean, I know they put off Starfield to first quarter of next year, but on the plus side, this game, The Outer Worlds Part 2 is supposed to be coming out the end of this year, beginning of next year as well, so.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh, yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell
I
Jobson
hope
we're
they don't
doing
have those
just
same
fine
problems in
by
Starfield.
ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Explains why you're still yammering on it. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it.
Okay, so let's go look for Zoe. Let's do that first. Okay, well, that's that. Oh. Level 6. And there's a perk I want because I got her on my team now. Okay, that way, okay. Oh crap. Ah. Oh, I didn't even get my level. Dang it, I died.
Easy.
Okay, let's give her better gear. Okay, what does she have now? 8. She could use a helmet.
don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh. I died. See, this is very reminiscent of Fallout stuff here. I need to come up with a better plan. Okay, so let's go back to this.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far. You're fast.
Something there.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in house. Why? I'm great. I've got all the time.
Dang it. So I can't convince I don't have enough skill though yet. I need to find a workbench or something. Stupid landmines. I hope there's not that many those kinds of issues when Starfield when it comes out. That would just suck. That's what I'm looking for, right over there.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices down.
I need to go sell my stuff too.
Another day at the cannery.
I'm not allowed in here.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Okay, so let us go. I need to gain a level before I can do that mission. So let's work on this one now. Maybe I can get a level out of it.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your
Okay, so now I gotta go that way. I mean, I think it's kind of good they're delaying Starfield if it's not ready. I mean, I'd rather have them come out with it when they're ready. I'm really hoping this delay will make the game better.
Incoming!
Who's down here? Mind your head.
That's clever.
Dang it, I need more.
systems. Incoming! I got him. Wish I could do that. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Clinics beginning.
Here they come!
Not real. You're not real. Not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experienced brief flashes of mania. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a... Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple... I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other and... Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to act. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the main...
Expected beginning secure.
Ew. He's missing his head.
Once we do this, there's no going. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only... Sorry, I didn't mean to... Really? I mean... the brightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. Not... You mean what?
I noticed that everyone kind of has the same look, same eyes. Okay, so which mission should I finish? Time is, oh wow, it's 10:56. Okay, I need to finish up soon. What time is it? I'm probably gonna stop now, actually. I don't know if portions of this game is multiplayer. I've never tried that. Oh, you can do idle camera. Cool, because that's for screenshots. But yeah, I'm actually going to call it a night. But thank you for joining. Appreciate that. Hope you have a good night. What is this? Is another game similar to this? If you think of it, you need to let me know. You have a good night. Stay safe. I am out. Let's see if I can raid. But you guys all have a good night. Stay safe.